In Israel. First of all, Israel's carried out airstrikes on Gaza hours after rockets were fired from the territory towards Jerusalem. And this comes on a day of intense violence between the Palestinians and Israeli police at the Al-Aqsa mosque compound. This is one of the most sensitive sites in Jerusalem. In the past few minutes, these pictures have come into us here at the BBC. This is a fire that's taken place outside the Al-Aqsa mosque. It's unclear how it started. Let's bring in the BBC's Tom Bateman, who's with us live from Jerusalem. Tom, what do you know about this fire, please?
Well, it's not clear, as you say, how that fire began. I mean, the point is about these confrontations that have been taking place at the Haram al-Sharif there, as it's known to Muslims, Temple Mount, as it is known to Jews, is that you know, there's quite a lot of stuff flying around in the air, not least stun grenades used by the Israelis, firecrackers can be thrown by Palestinians. So I think we just have to wait and see as to how it started. But obviously, you know, anything, and we saw earlier in the day pictures emerging from inside the mosque itself of confrontations appearing to really enter the building. And, you know, those images are part of the issue here, because for Palestinians and for Muslims, for the third holiest shrine in Islam, that is something that is shocking for them to see. And I think that's why there had been these international calls for calm ahead of what was always going to be a very, very tense and difficult day in Jerusalem. And now it has evolved into, you know, this very serious escalation between militants in Gaza and Israel, with the rockets fired towards Jerusalem, an incredibly rare, very unusual event, that with air raid sirens going off in Jerusalem, and then these airstrikes by the Israelis, and the Palestinian Health Ministry reporting 9 Palestinians killed in that.
Tom, you're going to help us through all the elements of this story. Stay with us, please. This unrest began early on Monday ahead of a planned Jewish nationalist march, and over 300 Palestinians have been injured since. Let me show you some of the videos that have come in through the day. First of all, this is the Al-Aqsa mosque compound. For over an hour, police were firing stun grenades and rubber bullets and tear gas towards Palestinians. They in turn threw stones and other objects. This footage was released by Israeli police. These are Israeli security officers during one confrontation. They say thousands of Palestinians had barricaded themselves inside the mosque overnight and were ready with stones and Molotov cocktails in anticipation of a confrontation. Then this video shows police firing tear gas, and we see one wounded man being carried away. We're told 20 police officers were injured, so that is what was happening outside the mosque. And then this was inside. You can hear the chanting inside, but also the confrontation taking place outside. Some videos on social media show stun grenade canisters landing inside the mosque. Then this